Hey guys, this is Nick from Beer and Bat Reps, and I'm here to do an unboxing video for Imperial Knights Knight Valiant. It's this brand new kit GW just came out with. It's pretty awesome. Just to show you the box art a little bit. We got a knight from Knight Raven, and if you haven't seen these new weapons, they are massive. We have the Thunder Coil Harpoon that basically is a giant harpoon that electrifies the enemy. Pretty awesome. And then the Conflagration Cannon, pretty much the biggest flamethrower GW's ever made. And then on the tops you can get shield breaker missiles, twin siege breaker cannons, and 2 sets of twin meltas. Pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and open up the box here. Got those cool cogs on the side. Got your normal, if you've built any knights, you know they have pretty extensive instruction booklets. You got all, it looks pretty similar to the former knights, the smaller ones so far, until you get to the shoulders where it's much more armor plating, much more guns. Yep, you got the Thunder Coil Harpoon. And if you don't know the stats for these guns, the Thunder Coil Harpoon, strength 16, minus 6 AP, flat 10 damage. And if it causes any wounds, let's see the English here. And if it causes any wounds and doesn't slay the opponent, it does another D3 mortal wounds on top of it. It is ridiculously powerful. Basically, Noah told me it'll one-shot a predator, which is pretty awesome. And then the Conflagration Cannon, heavy 3d6, strength 7, AP minus 2, 2 damage, automatically hits its target. It's amazing. There's an artifact you can take for 1 command point that'll make it reroll wounds as well. So it's auto hitting with 3d6 and rerolling wounds. It's the best flamer in the game. And you keep that in mind that when things get too close, they're also getting shot with 4 melta shots. Siege breaker cannons, or siege breaker missiles are also very strong. Strength 10, AP minus 4, d6 damage. Ignores invulnerable saves. There's a stratagem where you can pick out characters hiding behind units. It's really powerful. Let's take a look at the sprues. Pretty similar if you've ever built a knight. You got your core, except this time they have 2 cores on the back. Much more armor plating on top. The guns are massive. You can see the Conflagration Cannon here. Thunder Coil Harpoon, the awesome chain coming through. The feet, shin guards are a little bigger. The feet seem a little bigger. I could be wrong. Shoulder pads are a little different from a normal knight, but just a ton on each sprue. Looks easily over 100 pieces on this. It looks like you can only build 2 missiles and 1 cannon, but I could be wrong. You got your normal knight base, huge oval that we're all used to at this point. You got all your knight houses, especially now that all the houses have their own special rules, kind of like chapter tactics. It's going to be pretty important. So you got tons of pieces. It's quite an endeavor, but if you ever built a knight, it'll seem pretty common in what you're used to, just with more. Basically, it's a bigger one. All right, here we have the finished product. My friend Logan assembled this one and he's having me paint it for him. I just started. I've already got some of the Conflagration Cannon with the nice singed barrels. There's that massive Thunder Coil Harpoon. And he is a massive model, as you can tell. Yep, you can end up having 2 of the cannons and 1 set of the missiles on top. I just wanted to show them next to a couple models for scale purposes. Here's Belisarius Cowl from Admech, who's already a pretty big model. And this knight is massive. Is there next to a robot from Admech. So he is a beefy model. If you want to see him next to something also large like him, here's the Forge World Korn Khitan model. And he stacks up nice right next to him. It's a huge model. It's a great model. I definitely recommend it. GW hit it out of the park with this one. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to hit subscribe if you want to see more of beer and bat reps, battle reports, unboxings. We're going to do some codex reviews. We're going to talk about the best builds of the Knight Titan codex and best ways to stop them. And we have an AOS battle report coming out pretty soon. So hit subscribe and notifications and be sure to check in on that one. Thanks.